Since it is the Winter Olympics, I thought, hey, let's look at some common idioms with different countries in them. So we're going to look at 5 common idioms with different countries. Now, I don't know why we use these specific countries for these idioms, but that's your homework. That's what you can do. You can find out for me. So the first idiom I'd like to teach you today is, pardon my French, or excuse my French. We use this idiom if we say some bad words, or we're about to say some bad words, and we want to apologize. For example, pardon my French, but pardon my French. The second idiom today will take us to Greece. So this idiom is, it's all Greek to me. This is when you don't understand something very well. I guess for most people around the world, except for Greek people, the Greek language is very confusing. It's not a very widely spoken language like English, for example. So if something is very confusing, you could say, hey, it's all Greek to me. For example, if you are explaining something about maths or science to me, I could say, hey, that sounds nice, but it's all Greek to me. All right, let's move over to the Netherlands. And there are 2 pretty famous, pretty common idioms using the word Dutch. Of course, we use Dutch to describe the language or the people in the Netherlands. And the 2 idioms with Dutch are to go Dutch. So to go Dutch is when you go to a restaurant and you split the bill. Or you can just say split the bill, but to go Dutch means to split the bill. So you receive the bill and you're working out, all right, Sally, you have to pay $10. Dave, you have to pay $17. Simon, you have to pay $250. What did you eat for dinner? My God. To go Dutch. The second idiom with Dutch is Dutch courage. Dutch courage. You get Dutch courage when you drink alcohol. You become more confident. You get more courage. You do things that you might be too shy to do if you are sober, if you haven't had any drinks. So let's say, for example, there is a pretty lady or a pretty man, handsome man, that you want to talk to, but you're feeling too shy. So you go to the bar and you have a couple of tequila shots, not recommending this, and then, okay, you feel confident. All right, I'm gonna go over. I'm gonna talk to her. Okay. Hello, senorita. How you doing today? That's probably how you think it was, but how it probably looked was something like this.
Hey, hello, senorita. How you doing?
So that is Dutch courage. For example, you could say, I needed some Dutch courage before I went to talk to her. And the last idiom, that's the last one, and the last idiom for today takes us to China. And this idiom is Chinese whispers. When I went to school, we had a game called Chinese whispers, and maybe you did as well. In Chinese whispers, you have a group of people, and the first person says a sentence, and then the next person has to whisper it to the next person, to the next person, to the next person, and at the end, the last person has to repeat the sentence that the first person said. But it often is very different to the first sentence. So how do we use this in the idiom form? Chinese whispers basically means it was just a rumor. Let's say, for example, everybody was saying this celebrity is pregnant. Jennifer Aniston, for example. Everybody's saying Jennifer Aniston is pregnant. And then after a while, Jennifer Aniston says, no, I'm not pregnant. And then you could say, it was all Chinese whispers. It was just a rumor. So again, I don't know why we use the country China for this idiom, but that's how it is. Those are today's idioms. Have a go at using some of these sentences in the comment box below. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe, and I will talk to you next time. Bye-bye.